What's up, you guys? So today's story time is gonna be another one that happened in middle school, and I also just wanted to add real quick like two things. I just wanted to say my microphone, I have it. It's not right in front of me. It's like hanging above me, which is kind of cool. And also, I just wanted to add another one thing that I've been getting. I literally got like 65 messages in the past week. I was thinking about deleting Instagram because of it, and I'm gonna pull them up right now. Like I don't have a webcam on, so you guys can't see. But literally, enter my Instagram DMs, and it's like 50 fucking messages that are said, "Hey, I'm from your YouTube channel. I have a question for you. Are you a furry?" No, I'm not a fucking furry. If you don't know what a furry is, it's usually somebody who enjoys dressing up as an animal for some reason, and I have no problem with that. It can be in a sexual way, but sometimes it isn't. And no, I'm not a fucking furry. The reason why people probably think I'm a furry is because my username, the Undead Werewolf, and I don't know, people like dressing as wolves or some bullshit. But I mean, I'm not a furry. I just think werewolves are cool. And that's really all I have to say about that. So anyway, enough with the fucking furry fetish bullshit. What I was saying was this story, it starts in about middle school. It ends up starting from 5th all the way to 8th grade, my middle school years. If you're reading, there's a book called Middle School, the Worst Years of My Life, and this fucking defined it. Middle school basically was the first years of my life. Middle school literally felt so fucking long. It felt like I was in there for 12 fucking years. And high school's almost over already. I feel like I've been in high school for like 1 year, honestly. That's what it feels like. So anyway, this story is about my principal, and I'm gonna say his name because I don't fucking care. And if he wants to watch my YouTube videos and make fun of me and be like, oh no, you can fucking suck a cock, bitch." His name is Eric Runk, Mr. Runk. That's what everyone called him, and he Mr. Drunk. That's what I like to call him because he was a bastard. He was an asshole, a fucking piece of shit. I don't really care if he watches my videos and sees me doing all this shit to me. I mean, you can't go to jail for calling someone out on their actions. What ended up happening was, okay, I literally did nothing to anybody, and he was super fucking biased. Like, I've talked to so many other people, and they've had this problem too. Like, I was in the principal's office so many times. In 5th grade, some kid didn't like me, so he told Mr. Runk, "This kid said he was gonna come to my house and blow it up." So Mr. Runk just called me and was like, "Hey, this kid said this to me," and I was like, "I didn't fucking say that." Mr. Runk was like, "Too bad, I don't care. You're getting a detention." And then this other fucking time when this is literally how we got our fucking laptops taken away, Surface Pros. This one kid I don't even know why. I was just using my Surface Pro. I was trying to take a picture of a desk for like art class or something. And some kid like jumped in front of there, and then I accidentally took a picture of their ass, and I was trying to delete it, and I couldn't figure out how to delete it. And then he was all like, "Oh, you're going to jail for distributing this because it's weird." And I'm like, "Dude, it was an accident." He's like, "I don't fucking care." Oh, I'm like, "Dude, if I want to look at asses, I'll go on Pornhub.com. Thank you very fucking much, you piece of shit dickhead. I don't know what I'm gonna do." And then another time, in 8th grade, like I was closing my locker and some kid accidentally was running and he accidentally ran into it. And then Mr. Runk was like, "You're gonna get in trouble for assaulting somebody." I was like, "I didn't fucking do anything. Some dumbass ran into my locker for no bullshit ass reason." And then another time, like I didn't even do anything, and then I just sit down in his chair and he's like, "I have a feeling why I think you have a feeling why I called you into my office." I'm like, "'Cause you're lonely?" I don't know. And he's like, "No, it's because..." I'm like, "I don't know, I didn't do anything. I don't care what you think I did, but you're gonna give me a fucking detention anyway, so you might as well pull that detention off your small cock so you can give it to me." And he was just like, "Here's your detention, have a good day." I'm like, "Yeah, fuck you. I'll shove my middle finger up your ass. That's what I'll do." Then this other time, I'm glad that, no, I'm not glad. I was just gonna say something else, but no, never mind. So another time in the 8th grade dinner dance, which is basically like a mock version of homecoming or prom, and that's getting me annoyed also because people, like, when we don't have a homecoming this year during October, we might have one during spring. I sure fucking hope so. These kids are putting like pictures up and like, "Homecoming 2020." I'm like, "Homecoming 2020 didn't happen, you dumbass." And they just don't care. But anyway, I was going to say, we were there, and the music... Shit, I fucking farted. Anyway, the music was really loud, so I wanted to go into the restroom, because that's the only place where it's quiet, because they have, like, soundproof walls. And also I had a headache, because they were playing fucking Justin Bieber blasting on it, and I was just like, can we? And then I went up to the guy. I was like, hey, can we play this song? He's like, fuck off, kid. I'm like, okay, dickweed, whatever. So I went in there, and then he was just standing there for 20 fucking minutes, and then I just walked out, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, I know what you're doing in there. I was like, taking a break. He's like, no, I know what you're doing in there. I was like, I wasn't doing anything. He's like, you were jerking off. I was like, I was not fucking jerking off. I would never do that in a school bathroom. That's fucking stupid. I'd go do it in my desktop office chair like literally everybody else does at home. And then he's like, you're fucking jerking off. I was like, no, I wasn't. And then he was like looking on the floor and looking in the toilet. I'm like, look, what are you looking for? He's like, oh yeah, like some of the residue you must have left off. I'm like, you mean my fucking sperm? I didn't leave any of that shit there. And he's like, oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. It's like, no, the fuck, I didn't. And then he was like, you covered your tracks pretty well. I'm like, I didn't fucking jerk off. And he was just like, oh yeah, I've been around the block a few times. And I'm like, um, okay, congratulations. I don't care how many times you had sex with a gay guy. You fucking weird piece of shit. And he was just like, oh yeah, this and that and this and that. And I was like, you can literally suck an old man's cock, alright? And then in 6th grade, some other time, some kid accused me of saying that I was going to rape him when I would never rape anybody. Back then, I didn't even know what rape meant. So that's the problem, where I was saying, like, I didn't even know what rape meant, so I couldn't physically tell someone I was going to rape them. And then teacher, he was like, some kid said you were going to rape him. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking rape him. I'm 12. I literally cannot indulge in the act of sex. It is literally impossible for a 12-year-old to do that. So there's no way I could have even done that, even if it was possible. And then in 8th grade, the same kid said it happened again. And I'm like, I didn't fucking say any shit. And then another time in 5th grade, when I was a fucking hyperactive little bastard, where I would just run around and shit. And like in the lunchroom was this bigger area, so I was just fucking running around. And I was just chasing this one kid. And then he said that I humped him when I literally didn't even know what hump meant back in 5th grade. And he was like, I was like, I don't even know what hump means. As I told the teacher, and he's like, yes, you do. I was like, no, I do not. I don't fucking know what that shit means. And he's like, you're going down to the dungeon. I'm like, the dungeon? You're taking me to your fucking sex dungeon? Please don't take me to your sex dungeon, because I don't want to have my dick chopped off. Thank you very much. And literally all I did was just dance around the fucking kid. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed me ranting about my cock Nazi principle for a little while. And I hope you have a very good day, guys. I'll see you guys soon.